Are issues of not 20-year-olds. We'll just say that. We're not 20,
We are not 20.
but I like it. I used to be like, oh, I want to be 20 again, and now I'm like,
I like to be in my 30s.
me too. I love
actually.
being in my 30s.
Yeah, I like it because I have a lot of experience and I'm a real woman now. Like, you know, in 20s you are still young.
You're still a baby.
Your mindset is not that good.
Yeah,
normally.
There's a lot of turmoil in the 20s.
I need more experience in life.
Yes. Okay. Well,
Ciao.
today is mango.
Mango.
That's sexy.
So, do you wanna date a Korean? Keep your ass in your seat and listen.
Put some glue, super glue, on your butt. Sit down and don't move because we have the real tea, the real goods. We know
Yeah.
we know a lot about
The
dating
pros
Korean
and
men.
cons.
Pros and cons. Pros and cons of dating international dating.
International dating.
But especially with Korean men.
Yeah. Because we are in Korea, so of course we have experience with Koreans. As a foreigner.
I married a Korean.
Yeah.
I divorced a Korean.
Yeah. And also I have many foreign friends who dated Koreans.
Yes.
Of course.
I you know what? Okay, so these days Korean men are super inkimana, really
Yeah.
popular
Yeah.
with Western women.
Yeah.
Because why? What happens? People watch the Korean dramas. Korea makes beautiful content, stunning, super
Yeah.
romantic, super charming. And then I think a lot of women have this idea that that's what Korean men are like in real life.
Okay, I'm going to say a fact about this.
A fact.
A
I
really
thought you were gonna.
fact.
I thought you said I'm going to say. I was like, huh?
No, a fact.
Oh, okay, a fact. Okay.
The difference between Korean woman and foreign woman dating a Korean man is because Korean men know that foreigners are so in love with Korean men from K-dramas and K-pop because they are not realistic. They are just they make a character to make woman fall in love with them. Right? So foreigners are in love with that fantasy, with
Right.
that character,
Right.
which are not real. But so that's why Korean men don't take us seriously. They only want to enjoy with us and play with us, and they know they have the power just for being Koreans. But they don't have the power with Korean girls. Why? Because Korean girls
know the
no,
realness.
they have really high standards
Yeah.
because they have the standards of K-drama men, and they want that. If the Korean men don't do that with the Korean girls, they will not date them. So the Korean woman control the Korean men.
By the balls.
Yes, they control because they are really serious and straight of what they want in a man.
Yes.
And Korean men knows this. So if they want to date a Korean woman, they must be that K-drama character. But with foreigners, they don't need because just being Korean is enough.
My boobs are falling down, bro. Yes, I agree.
Being Korean is enough. So, girls, let's change this. Heart&Seoul
Heart&Seoul.
podcast.
It's our second episode. We're so
Yeah.
happy to be here. I'm so happy.
I'm so happy too.
I really liked our first episode. It was very comfortable listening.
Yeah,
actually.
I love to make comfy content.
Me too. Okay, so yes, today our topic is about international dating, particularly dating with Korean men. Let's talk about the positives and the negatives. Everybody has seen the meme nowadays. I'm sure you've all seen, especially the one influencer guy. He's Korean and he makes fun of Hongdae boys. First, let's talk about what is a Hongdae boy. Korean.
Actually, yes, a Honda boy is a boy that he knows he has the power of being Korean and
With the
he
foreign girls.
he hung out in Honde because Honde is a popular neighborhood among foreigners.
Yes.
And
There's
easy
Itaewon as
place.
well, but-
Yeah, but more Honde than Itaewon. Itaewon too, but in Itaewon they are older.
And I heard Itaewon is more of a gay community presence.
Yeah, because they have a gay
Clubs
club there.
But then the lesbian community hangs out in Hongdae, actually.
Maybe.
I heard.
I don't know.
I haven't been. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. But the thing is, in Honde, there are more young people than in Itaewon. In Itaewon, you can find even in 30s. In their 30s, they hang out. In
Where
Itaewon.
do-
So they are more older, like more men. Of course, they go to catch also girls, women, of course.
Hunting.
They are going to hunting, but at least they are older. They have their careers, their work, mostly. Okay.
In Itaewon.
In Itaewon. In Honde, they
Where
are
do the
younger.
40-year-olds hang out?
Huh?
Where do the 40-year-olds hang out? At home.
At home, no.
At the
they-
pocha.
maybe in private pochas and that kind of places, and also like maybe luxury lounges, and
Like in Apgujeong?
for example. So
Anyhow.
in Honde, they are more young, and there are many foreign girls in love with K-pop and K-dramas, and mostly are maybe or students or travelers.
Right.
So, since Honde is a popular place with many places to hang out,
Yeah.
many Korean guys, young guys, and well dressed, because also they are well dressed, so they are catchy because of outlook.
Remo, the way they look. their
The way they
appearance.
look, the appearance. So they know they have easy way to take foreigners in Honde, because the most of the foreigners want the experience also with Korean guy, or they think they are going to fall in love with them, but it's not true. They only know how to talk with you because they know about K-drama culture, so they know how to take you by words, and the next day they are going to ghosting you or block you.
So how do we spot a man who is just trying to use you for sex? It's very simple. Did he ask you if you live alone? Did he ask you if you are open-minded? If these are some of the first words out of his mouth, don't walk. Run.
Yeah.
Run. And also, actually, there is a really big issue in Seoul right now of girls getting drugged and raped, so you need to be very careful.
Yes.
If you come here, you need to be careful. Always watch your drink. Do not leave your drink with someone. Do not accept drinks from other people. Seriously, girlies, stay safe. This is also, I want to be very clear, this video is not a man-hating video.
No.
We love men.
Yeah.
We love men, but we love men who respect women. That's
Also, women who respect men. I mean,
Yes.
of course. But since
Goes
we
both
are
ways.
we are
We're
women,
women.
we need to talk from our point of view, of course. So yeah.
And I'm sorry that my boobs keep falling down. It's a sticker and it's hot out, so I'm sweating. So my sticker is like, I give up. The sticker has given up
Yeah.
on my boobs. Anyway, how can something so small be down here? Like, why?
Girl, you can't see that in the video. It's just your feeling.
It's okay, it's fine.
No, it's your feeling.
I don't mind if that part is in the video.
No, but it's not. It's your feeling.
So anyway, okay, so I think, do you want to start with like positives about dating with Korean?
I mean,
Or should we go back and forth?
yeah.
Alright.
Just depend the topic. We say both. In this topic, the good thing is this, the bad thing is this, like this. So also, in my opinion, the best way to find a good Korean man is if you have Korean friends, you can have sogeting, like
That's where they introduce.
they introduce to you for dating
Yeah.
them,
And
or-
with the sole purpose of, we think you guys, this is matchmaking
Yeah.
between friends or between acquaintances. That's called sogeting in Korean.
Yes, and also another option is going with your friends, and your friends invite their friends to eat together or hang
Yeah.
out together. Then
Yeah.
you can meet that people, and also working by work. If you are a person who work here, not traveler and not university or not for studying, if you are a
Or
worker,
not English. Well, English teacher, no, because then you're only going to meet
you are going to meet kids and
other foreigners.
foreigners. So
I mean, some of the teachers are Korean.
yeah, but mostly women. So
맞아.
So if you are here working, you can properly meet like successful men or businessmen or also in the same field as you are working.
But like one thing I noticed is like the married men really want to experience things outside the marriage. That's not just Korean guys. That's also Korean women, and that's also Western women, and like everybody kind of, lots of people do step outside their marriage, and I'm not like pointing any fingers. I'm not even judging, but if you don't want to be involved with a married man, then you need to be very careful. Make sure, because
Yes.
sometimes they lie. I had one guy that lied to me.
Yes.
I didn't know he was married.
Yes, well, I mean, I never slept with a married man. Married,
Nothing happened, but just it could
but
have happened.
with girlfriend, yes.
Oh.
And actually, he was an idol. Well, he is an idol, and he has girlfriend, another idol. And I realized the next day, in the morning, because he started to feel so bad about what happened, and I was like, "Man, okay, let's talk about this."
I'm shook.
Yeah. So, but I have friends who actually slept with married men without knowing that.
Yeah.
And they realized after watching the cacao, maybe they were talking to someone, they got a call from the wife because they spend all the night outside. Or another man slept with my friend. They slept, and the other day, the next day, he blocked her in cacao, but she found his Instagram, and he saw her with a woman and with ring. This, I mean, I'm not in shock anymore because I already experienced this kind of stories with my friends a lot already.
Okay, but
it's so sad.
So
But the thing is, they know each
Oh.
other. I mean, the couple, they know.
they both know that they're
They
doing
both
this?
know, but they don't know when and who. They prefer to don't know who. They know
So
they
it's
cheat on
open.
both.
So it's open.
No, it's not open.
It's not open. They
They
just
don't
know.
talk about that, but they know they cheat. Mostly Korean women know that men cheat on them. Just they don't want to know anything.
Okay, I had one of my friends. He's Korean and he's divorced. He told me he's like 90% of Korean guys cheat. That's just fact. And I was like, is there something wrong with me that I want to have like a real love?
I want to.
But
I
then
will. Because I
You
know.
will. You will.
And you.
I hope. I mean, I hope so. I still want
We
to
will.
find my
Just we
soulmate.
didn't find our soulmate yet. But I know who is my soulmate. When everything is done, I will let you know, guys. it will take a while.
You got this, girl. I have no idea at this point. But I just got through my divorce only got finalized in January, and it was really painful. And I mean, nothing was more painful than the marriage itself. That was horrible. And then now that I'm out and I'm seeing like just how bad I was being treated, like now it's like I woke up from a bad dream and realized, holy shit, that was actually like super bad. Now that I'm out, I can feel that. And so now I'm like really high standard. Like I feel like I'm not gonna give my portal to just somebody, you know what I mean? Like I want a really good man who's like gonna treat me like a total princess every day and like respect me and love my brain and love everything about me. Because my ex-husband, he always would, I'd be like, why do you love me? And this guy would be like, 예뻐서, because you're pretty. What about my personality? Like all my friends love my personality. So I felt so hurt every time because he's like, oh, and he's like, he said he was joking, but I'm like, oh, come on. Then say something you like about my personality. He never could. Anyway. Yeah, getting divorced with Korean.
We can make another video.
That's
talking
a
about
whole
divorce.
other video.
It's a whole video.
That's a
because
whole
it's-
thing.
No, another video.
But I think we definitely will, because that can help a lot of people, because I
Yes.
know so many girls that are going through divorce with Koreans right now and losing their kids.
These days, many people divorce.
All over the world, yes.
Yeah.
Divorce should not, but divorce in Korea is still like
No, I'm talking about Korea. Many people
here
are-
too.
Yeah.
But divorce
Of
in
course,
Korea is still like
dating culture here is. Oh, of course they divorce. And about the foreigners, they use us to have fun, and they want to date us until they find a Korean,
yeah.
and then they leave us and they go with the Korean. So that's some. Of course, not all. I'm not talking about all because I know that there are some foreigners who already marry. I have a friend who married with a Korean and they are waiting for a baby now. They are so happy together.
They're
And
happy now.
Of course, I hope they are happy
I
always.
hope forever.
But I mean, there are real couples, and I saw already international couples been together during many years already. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I mean, but I was.
it's
with-
not like you will not be with a Korean man. Never. It's like you need to know that this happened a lot.
Yeah.
This situation, even they have like chatting rooms
Yeah.
together where they send pictures and videos while they are having sex with the foreigner, and they talk. You didn't know this, and they talk. Even they send the information from this foreigner. For example, oh, I slept with this girl and it was so good. You want to try? Ask me, and I send the information where she hung out with who, how easy it is to meet her. So
Ew.
they approach you in the street and you think, oh, this guy like me. No, but actually they already planned it. And also they talk a lot about to,
Are you serious?
yeah, I'm serious.
That is disgusting.
And mostly are in Hongdae, in this kind of places. So I hate Hongdae. I mean, daytime is beautiful, and
daytime is
Yeongnam has many.
I love Yeongnam.
I love Yeongnam, and it has many beautiful cafes.
Trendy and cute.
I love
good food.
I love daytime.
Yeah,
being there.
daytime.
Nighttime, not anymore. I already hung out there a lot when I started coming to Korea. Not anymore. Must be work. If it's work, I will go, of course. But if it's not work, no. Only daytime. And so they have this chatting room, and also they talk about how can I say, when you ride the white horse and ride the black horse. That means the white horse means Caucasian white girls, and black horse means black girls. So they want to experience the white horse and the black horse.
Oh, I'm getting stressed. 난 지금 열받아. I'm getting angry.
So yeah, I wanted to say that this because you need to be cautious. Of course, not all men are like this. Please don't misunderstand me. But it's true that a big percent take advantage of being Korean to have experiences with foreigners, but after that they marry the Koreans. Yeah.
Well, because here's the thing. When I was married, I would sometimes find him doing weird, sneaky things, and so I would get curious, like, and I would get kind of like suspicious, because like one time some girl called his phone at
I remember.
1:30 in the morning, and I answered the phone because he was in the shower, because I saw it was a girl's name, and I was like, "Excuse you?" So I answered the phone. She said nothing. I said nothing too, because I just wanted to see if she would say. And then later she's like, "Oppa."
I know this story, yeah.
And then he was like, she's crazy. I'm like, oh, so you're gaslighting me now. And always with the phone, always put the phone on the table upside down all the time for 11 years of marriage. And then he would told me that I was abusive to
when
him
someone
because
put
I
that-
had a suspicion. So I'm like, no, your weird ass behavior made me suspicious. Even my
Everyone
kids
who
said,
put the phone like that is because they are hiding something. Everyone. Don't say to me no. It's like this.
even my
It's
kid,
science.
even my
It's psychology.
Yeah, even my kid said I heard him talking on the phone with a girl's voice before. I was like,
Man.
okay, but anyway, whatever. Yeah, so here's my thing about dating, especially with other cultures. You need to be aware that if you are going to marry with a Korean, especially if you live in Korea, that you should have a lot of respect for the culture because you're going to be thrown into it and you're going to be expected to learn a lot about the culture. It's no different than many cultures. Like, I mean, I'm from Canada. We don't have like Canadian culture per se. We're just a mix of all these other cultures. Like, we do have our own culture points, but it's not the same as Korea. Korea is very fixed culture. It's very long standing culture. So there's a lot of things that like you're going to have to learn and you're gonna have to show respect for it, which I did. I was a very devoted, very good wife. I like called his mom all the time. I tried to learn how to cook Korean food. You know what I mean? Like, I really dedicated myself. I made sure like that with my kids, they like really respect and learn the language and everything. So
yeah, but it's something that you really need to be into. The Korean culture and the language.
Which it's not hard to get into Korean culture because Korean culture is beautiful. There are so many, especially the traditional stuff. It's really beautiful.
Some things I don't like.
Of course,
but of course, in every country you have things you like, things you don't. But also, if you really want to date seriously a man, learn the language.
Oh God, yeah, and I mean, like, our Korean skill is like good enough, but like we could be better.
Yeah. Yes, but at least with our level, we can date properly a man, a Korean man. We can have misunderstandings sometimes because we are not Korean, of course, and our Korean is not perfect. But we can date and like seriously a Korean man because we can communicate. Because one thing is they are scared about to have a serious relationship because of the language barrier, because they are not too much they don't have confidence in speaking in English. And this is because in the school they teach more the reading and writing than the speaking skills. So that's why they don't have confidence about this. So they prefer to date a Korean woman or a foreigner who is really, 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 really into Korean language and Korean culture. Like, just outside look is foreign look, but inside is Korean. Yeah. So if you don't have that,
if you've been here for long enough, you do start to feel like that's what's happening. Like, I do feel like I'm thinking more along the ways that like a Korean person would think, or I'm more, you know, you do change through living here, which we talked about before. We'll talk about more later too. But I think
because you adapt.
You adapt, especially if you've been here more than 10 years. You know, more than 5 years even. You start to really adapt. But I think that a lot of people have this like romanticized view of what it's like to date a Korean because they've watched the dramas. It's not like that. Maybe like at the beginning it can feel like, here's one thing.
Feel like really like that.
Well, because like skinship things, like sometimes Korean men at the beginning are super gentle, you know, like touching like your ear, like this, I love it. This little stuff is so nice.
Yes, but if you feel that they are too much, it's because they are not serious. If they are into too much skinship from the beginning,
skinship meaning
they told like
affection.
and they told like more like sexual things in the first time, they are not serious with you. They won't just sleep with you. Also, if they want to kiss you in the first date, or they want to go to your home or take to his home in the first date, it's not serious.
Run, girl, run. I mean,
or
do what you want.
If you want you just go and sleep, not serious, of course, enjoy. But if you want, we are talking if you want something serious.
Yeah, but do you want to talk a little bit about safe sex? Because I think that's actually a really huge issue here. Like, it's like Korea's not properly educating their citizens about safe sex and not the importance of it. Because, like, I'll tell you right now, these boys are trying their damnedest not to wrap it. I know some people who've had the experience where they try to give a condom so that they can have a safe sexual experience, and then the man took it and threw it and then just had sex, that is like date rape.
That is
I've heard a lot of stories like this.
Yeah, me too.
Again, this is not solely a Korean man issue, but I'm telling you right now, this country needs to do a way better job educating its citizens about safe sex. For real.
I had a Korean boyfriend before, and also I date another Koreans, and also I have like one night stand. It's not like I sleep around or like that. But as a single woman, if I want, sometime like 1, 2, 3, anytime I want, I will not say the number. Don't think too much because I'm businesswoman. Okay, I'm businesswoman. I keep working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay, so but sometimes we can do it. Okay, as a single woman, and
I mean, take
also,
that
yeah,
power.
yeah. So many times they want to start and do it without condom.
Yeah, they're like, just to get the feel.
And you need to say, take the condom. Oh, I don't have.
Then you
Why?
don't get. Then
go
you
and
don't
buy
get.
it.
Yeah.
Go
then
and
you
buy
don't
it.
get.
Oh, it's okay. I will just take out before finish. No, do you know the problem is not only that you finish inside.
The problem is STD.
STD. You don't know that this is a really risky.
But the thing that people, I think some of these people don't understand, when you have sex with another person, you are sharing microbes. You know, all these microbes that are living in your body that are accustomed to you, and that person has their own ones. And then when you merge like that, then you're taking on their microbes. That's not something to joke around about, and it's something that should be taken very seriously. Not to mention diseases, and there's some diseases you can't get rid of, girl. I can't tell you how many people have been catching certain things they can't get rid of.
And also, since this is a normal culture for them, because they don't learn about sex, they do this when they sleep around without condom, and you don't know who slept with that person before you.
Yeah.
So you can get the disease from other woman.
Exactly.
So no. So I have this story. Oh my god, looks like I sleep with many idols. It's not that, but it's a story. I will not say name for sure. I slept with an idol, and when we started, well, he took me to his home, and when we started, I said to him, "The condom," and he was like, "Eh?" I said, "Condom." And he said, "Condom?" I said, "Yes." I mean, I said, "I'm not going to do anything with you without condom."
What do you say?
And he said, "Oh, do I have condom? I don't know. Wait." So he started to look around the bedroom, checking all the.
But
how is sorab in English? Sorab.
Cabinet.
Cabinet?
Cupboard. Would you? Drawers.
Drawers. He was checking all the drawers in the.
But wait a minute, I have a question for you. Didn't that make you feel turned off that he couldn't find one right away? Because then that means that he's having sex with people without condom.
I mean, in that moment, I just wanted to have fun, but safety, okay? In a safety way, okay? Okay. So, he found one condom, we used it, and in the morning, it was so funny because that was nighttime.
Yeah.
In the morning, after we woke up, something that I like it from him is that when we woke up, the first thing he did was went to the bathroom and brushed the teeth.
Oh, yes.
I
Necessary.
love that because when you sleep
It's so
the whole
basic though, girl. It's so basic.
but not everyone do that.
If anyone's trying to come near me in the morning with that, no. I'm no good in the morning. You're no good in the morning.
So he brushed the teeth and he came, he hugged me and started to kiss me, and I say, when I was already dressed up, I was about to go to my home, and I say, again? And he said, yes. So in that moment, he opened the drawer, and he put the condom in the table. I say, yeah,
There you go. Now you learned.
you learned. Yes.
I mean,
because my point is, he's an idol, and he knows he has the power to sleep with
whoever.
almost any girl. Not everyone, because not everyone will like him. Of course, not everyone has the same taste in men, but he can sleep with almost any girl he wants. So I was like, okay, I'm going to sleep with you because, yeah, I feel attracted to you, but safety. Because I don't know with which girl you sleep before me.
Well, and for me, because I'm a mom, like, yes, I'm a divorcee, and yes, I'm a cougar, so I you know, I'm a very sexual being. I want to find my real love, and I probably need some adult time in between. But I have children, and I want to be safe, and I want to be healthy for my children. So like, and I respect myself. So I want to make sure that whoever I'm sharing energy with is gonna respect me as well. Put a freaking condom on.
Yeah. But I have another. I had a son during a while.
Tell her what some is because
Okay,
they don't know
sorry.
some.
Friend with benefit.
That's not what some is.
Yeah.
No, some is when you just kind of like each other, you're flirting, but nothing's happening yet. Some. Really?
Son is
Both?
both. Also, you
shit.
are friends and you sleep sometimes, but being friends. So okay, yeah, friend with benefit. I had a friend with benefit during a while. He's also an idol actor. It's because guys, I only meet this kind of people because I work in entertainment. I'm actress and MC, so the only people around me are people from entertainment. So that's why. So yeah, he always brought his condom. Always,
Good man.
always.
I like that.
Even he left the box in my home for the next time. So I like, yeah, that
I love
showed
him.
me. That showed me that he's more focused on me.
Yeah.
Maybe more interested on me than.
I have a question though. Does he have a friend that is similar to him, maybe a little older?
He has, for sure.
Girl,
Friend.
look me up, girl.
I think he's
Is this?
is. Yes.
Okay. I know who it is.
Yes, it's him. You know, I already met him many times during a while. So since I told him I want condom, he brought always the condom, always. So my point is, we need to teach men how to do properly here in Korea, because if you don't say about the condom, they will never take it. And I'm talking about people who are famous and handsome, who can sleep with anyone, anytime. Imagine if they sleep with 1,000 women without condom.
Ew. But okay, I have a toxic trait. My toxic trait is that I want to feel like I'm the only woman in the whole world for you. Because I'm a lover girl. I want, you know what I mean? And not with just that, but like,
If I have serious relationship, I
yeah,
must be the only
that's
one.
what I mean.
I must be the only one. You cannot be with another woman. Not even talking as a friend. No. No. No, 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 no. Why you need to talk with a woman as a friend every day?
Oh no.
No.
No, but I also think it depends too. Like, I think it depends on like
You can have
the strength of
friends.
the strength of the relationship. I think, and also to like there has to be trust. There has to be so much trust in a couple. And the one thing that I think you already touched on it before when you mentioned that like we get used for fun here.
Yeah.
And I think the thing is, and that's just in general, that's not all the time. There are very serious couples. But like, girl, I was married for 11 years. That's a long time. And I never really felt like I could trust him because of his behavior.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just like, even though I thought that that was my soulmate at one point, like I loved him so much. And he always said that I was his soulmate. But then the way that they treat you, it's not like a soulmate. Soulmates don't treat each other like shit.
Of course.
And I think like, that's why one thing I really want to urge is like, when you get with a man, especially a man from another culture, don't rush into it. Go slow. If it takes a year, fine, let it take a year, but you need to sit back and watch. And this is for all women with men, or maybe with girls and boys, like whatever, it doesn't matter. But relationships, get to know the person first.
Yeah.
Don't. This is one thing I made a huge mistake. I got pregnant after me and him were together for 3 months when we found out that I was pregnant. 3 months.
So fast.
So fast. And I think like, if I had been smarter at the time, if I had just sat back and watched, there were so many red flags that I should have seen and I should have paid attention to. because then, I mean, I don't have any regrets because I love all three of my children so much, and I'm so happy that I have my kids, and I have all these life lessons and everything I've learned now. Happy. Thank you, universe. But the fact is, now moving forward, I watch. I see how you behave. I see how you show up for me. I see how you handle stress. I see how hardworking you are. You know what I mean? Like, these are things that are so important. It's not enough for the person to just like me. I want to see every single part of how you are before I commit my energy to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that's something that more people need to do more of in general. You can avoid so much like abuse, especially abuse situations. You can avoid it if you sit back and just watch them for a bit first.
Because it's not only physical abuse, it's also mentally abuse.
Mental abuse. I suffered financial abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse.
Yeah.
Not sexual abuse, thank God. But everything else. Everything else, girl.
But also, we had good experiences with Korean men, not only in relationships, also in friendship. At least me, they treat us really well. If you have friends, Korean friends, like just friends, they really have good behavior to you.
Amazing. Koreans are very
they are,
helpful, generous, caring.
they treat me, my friends, treatment. They make me princess treatment as a friend. As a friend. I was sick and I have a Korean friend. I love him so much. Since 11 years ago, we have friendship. I got sick when I was alone in my home, and he brought me medicines. He brought me food after he finished the work. And one day, I told him that I wanted, that long
Baguette?
long pillow, but it's like a
Body pillow?
yeah, the one you can hug when you sleep. That long, but I wanted with kind of animal cutie, animal face, and then so I said to him just when we were talking.
Yeah, you said it in passing.
Yeah, and 1 week after that, I went to my home after something I had that day, and I saw that pillow in my sofa.
Well, so he's in love with you.
No, he has girlfriend. I know the girlfriend, and the girlfriend is so nice. In that moment, he was single, but he still been with
In that moment, he was in love with you.
and still have a good friendship with him.
Yeah.
We talk sometimes. We say how are each other, and also when I had that hard situation that broke up with my ex, he met me and we ate dinner together, and he paid everything, the dinner, the coffee. He gave me advices as a man and everything. He's amazing. And not only him, I had another Korean man, only friends since many years ago, actually another from 11 years too ago. Every time he is like, Nuna, when we are going to meet, I'm going to invite you for dinner. And we only meet and have fun together, like eating together, playing games together. Also sometimes with other friends since 11 years ago. That is real friend. And they treat me like princess.
Yeah, I want to be really clear. Like, I absolutely adore Korean people. I think Korean people are incredible people.
They
for the
invite
most
you
part.
up for everything.
Yeah, like when you have a Korean friend, especially, it is the best because you can, like, you both appreciate each other's culture. Korean people really love learning about other cultures, and Korean people are like just really amazing, soft-hearted people, and like you can see some really amazing emotion from Korean people and Korean men, not from like conservative areas like Daegu as much, but like from around Seoul area more. You can feel a lot of emotion from Korean men,
And if they are
which
older,
is really nice.
they are older, they are more powerful because they have more money, so they treat you better. They treat you better, they take your things, they care about to take you to eat good food.
That's one thing that Korean guys are really good at, is carrying the bag.
Yes,
Like if
they
you're
carry
carrying
all
something
your
heavy, they'll
stuff.
take it.
Yes,
And they'll ask you
even
like,
if they don't know you.
Yeah.
In the street, in the
Oh.
that happened to me. I was with a really bad
Big
after one of my shooting
Filming?
program. Yeah, I had many things, and I was in the downstairs for the
Jihacho.
the subway, and suddenly one hand took everything. I look and he said, I take for you, don't worry. And a man next to me taking the heavy
nice.
bags, really heavy. You can't imagine how many things I have
I
there.
like that, you know, they'll often be like, oh, are you cold? Or like, that's one thing I really like about Korean people. They check on you a lot. So they'll be like,
They are so lovely.
yeah, like, oh, is this coat warm enough? Or like I had one friend when I just broke up with my Canadian boyfriend and I got my little apartment here in Daegu, and one of my friends, he was an owner of a bar and he was super nice to me. He like bought me a clothes hanger thing from my house and a mirror because I didn't have anything. I didn't have a bed in that house. I was super poor, and so he just like came and he set it up for me. So nice.
So if you feel that you have kind of princess treatment, not like too much, but they really are soft with you, care about you, is two things. One, good friend, or second, they really love you. But if they treat you like more, I'm the man, I'm the handsome man, Korean, that vibe of
Like just talking about sex all the time.
talking about sex,
all
about
they want.
relationships, or about to meet together in home, or too much, as I say to you before,
Touching,
skinship, and they are not too much into take care about you and about your safety or your health or if you feel good, if you, for example, if you are eating, sometimes even they cut your food and they give to you, they change the plates. That is,
or like feeding directly.
yeah, that is, if they
nice.
if they do that, like in the good things, is because they are or really good friends, or they are really
they love
you. They want something serious with you. But the other, just be aware that they only want to sleep with you.
Yeah. I mean, I've had some Korean people, like I've had like one of my Korean guy friends, he has done so much for me, like shown up for me in a real way since my divorce. And I will always be grateful to that person for sure. So it's just, yeah, there are really good people. You just have to carefully watch people and find what their intentions are. And you can just ask. You can just ask. You can say like you could say, okay, I'm okay if you want to have just like a physical relationship for a short time with me, but just be honest. Like I think that's the thing that if you're okay with that, or or just say what you're looking for right from the beginning, because that's, I think, way more powerful is if you just say, this is what I'm looking for, I want this, I don't want that, I do want, like, you know what I mean? Just be honest. Because what I would like to do is keep encouraging people in this country to be very honest about what they want.
Yeah.
Everywhere really would be good.
And
you don't
even
have
if you
to,
don't like that person that much, if the person don't want something serious, if the first day the man say to you, oh, I don't want something serious, I only want like friend with benefit or have fun sometimes, trust them. They will not change.
Them. Yeah, they're not going to change.
They are not going to change. Don't be with them thinking that, oh, maybe after meeting few times he changed his mind, or they are.
Well, we've all made that mistake of trying to bob the bill.
Of course,
of a
that's
man.
why I'm telling them, because we all made that mistake. So they are not going to change. No. Trust them. If they say no, even if you feel, but he's caring a lot about me, he paid my food, he ride me with the car to my home,
he brought the umbrella to the head.
Yeah, it's because of sex. They want to sleep with you. That's all. If the men say don't want something serious, it's because he really doesn't want something serious with you. When a Korean man wants something serious, you will know it, because they are so fast, because they don't want to lose that woman. They don't want that woman is taken by other men. So maybe in the second date, third date, they will say to be in a relationship. They are so fast.
Yeah.
They know since the first day.
And fast to say I love you too. Really fast to say I love you.
Yeah, but just trust that I love you if you are in a relationship.
Yeah.
Not if you are just meeting in a date. No. So what do you want to say? Sorry, I cut you.
I don't remember.
because I didn't want you to change the topic because if you change the topic, I couldn't say that.
Well, you know my ADHD brain. I'm constantly like different thing. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I think. Is there anything we missed? There's lots of. This topic is huge. This is gonna have to be like many episodes, and because this topic, I think we need to. Like when we invite, because we're gonna start inviting guests to the program, and they're gonna have a lot of stories, and so we'll have lots of different
experience and advices.
Yeah. But main point is this: there's really amazing people here, but you need to sit back and watch and check what their intentions are first, because unfortunately, Western women are seen mostly as an experience, a sexual experience for men, because they view us as being more sexually free, and so they think that they can get really exciting sex from us, which
I mean they are right.
They're not wrong.
Yeah.
But like in all truthfulness, like you need to be careful. And I mean, like, if you know what you want to, but just for God's sake, wrap it up. Use a condom, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. Be safe, girls. In every way.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Anyway, alright, well, thank you for watching our podcast today. It's Heart and Soul. I'm Emily.
I'm Alba.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.